What up, y'all? I'm Classic Williams, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastards. Okay?
Clear blue skies, not a raindrop. Fresh new paint, hit the rim shop. I was left on red in my inbox. I was left for...
All right, we got Classic Williams off the porch with us today.
What up? How y'all doing?
I'm feeling well, man. How you feeling today?
I'm doing good, bro. Doing good. Feeling blessed to be here, man.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Nashville, came all the way to Atlanta, came fuck with y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's love
Having
right there.
a good day. And really good, just happy to be here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Saw your birthday was earlier this week. How have you been celebrating?
Man, what's funny about that is like literally this time last year, niggas was getting kicked out of my fucking house party. I had a big ass house party in East Nashville like this time last year for my birthday. And then, you know, everything that's been going on with the virus and whatnot, you know, kind of changed trajectory. So I just been, you know, keeping it low key, seeing family I ain't seen really, caught up with them, you know what I'm saying? Just cause like the virus been keeping us apart, for various reasons, you know, health reasons. And then also, went to the beach, you know what I'm saying? Went to Destin, kicked it, you know what I'm saying? Saw the sights, went to the beach, went to the pool, had some sushi, did my thing. So yeah, happy birthday to me.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what's life like in Nashville these days?
Man, it's different. I mean, you know, Nashville's like, honestly, like people, like, you know, there's tourists and all them, they come and like party and shit all the time. But like, even for like the natives, you know what I'm saying? Like it was always like some shit going on during the week. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you got to think like Nashville just got hit by a tornado.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was devastating. Like pretty much all out east got screwed up. You know what I'm saying? So we just recovered from that. And then, you know, COVID-19 hits and, yeah, man, it's been different, man. It's been a lot of changes, but, you know, overall, you know, kind of brought people together too, you know, under the circumstances, like, you know, even when we couldn't, you know, be together physically, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of collaborations happened, a lot of good music happened and occurred during the, quarantine time. So yeah, it's been different, but it's been, you know, it's been good. Hopefully it'll come back to normal. You know? Yeah.
And talk about some of the changes that's happened in Nashville since when you were younger to now. Because I know a lot of people have started to move to Nashville. Yeah. A lot of out of towners. How has that affected the city? Yeah, dude. Like, cause I'm from Nashville. So, you know, like just seeing all the changes throughout the whole, like, I mean, it's been, you look in the past 5 years, it's totally different from what it even was. Like, it's just been expanding and, you know, like different venues and different things closing, reopening, a lot of gentrifying happened, all that stuff out north, you know what I'm saying? Been happening, a lot of gentrification, a lot of, you know, a lot of, I mean, it was always kind of like a diverse city, but in a lot of ways, that's one of the main things that's happened. Like a lot of people out of town, like they're not even from Nashville. Like a lot of my friends not even from there. You know what I'm saying? Like they call us unicorns because we, you know what I'm saying? That's what they're like. Oh, you're a unicorn. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm just from here. Like, you from what? Ohio or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of transplants and shit. But I mean, other than that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's been a lot of changes, but a lot of it's been good. A lot of it's been just different. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just seeing like the evolution and the growth of the city has been, very cool, especially within the music scene within Nashville as well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you attended Middle Tennessee State University?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Where's that at?
Murfreesboro. It's like 45 minutes out of like past Antioch.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
In TSU. Yeah, that's why I studied music business and entrepreneurship.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Always been, you know, this is something I always wanted to do, you know, so I always wanted to pursue my passions. And, yeah, Murfreesboro, small ass town, you know,
yeah,
but we weathered through the storm. We got through it. I mean, we were doing all kind of crazy shit in Murfreesboro just to like pass the time or just going into Nashville because it's 45 minutes away. It's like, you know, or not even that. I mean, depending on traffic or how, you know, inebriated I may have been. coming home because I had class in the morning. Sorry, Mom.
Did you finish school?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I took me 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not the full 4. I mean, people say it don't matter how long it took as long as you graduated. So, 5 years, whatever.
Okay.
So,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you pursuing education, you doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, take your time. Like, that's a good topic to fall into. Like, people like, you know what I'm saying, are always saying like, you got to finish stuff at a certain time in your life. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, just like take your time and like craft your thing. You know, you don't have to, fall by these ideals of what, things, how they should be, according to how old you are or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 5 years in TSU.
Okay.
What was
the question? So when did you first start making music?
I started making music. Music has been like just like a driving force in my life for pretty much my whole life. Like I've got a lot of like connections within my family. You know what I'm saying, that like as far as like people in my family that always pursued music. Like my grandfather, he actually was, he was like in a band with his brothers, and they all played for like Little Richard and did like the Schindler Circuit, like all through Nashville, like back in the day, way back in the day. My uncle Carl, he actually played saxophone went on tour with Winona Judd, the country singer Winona Judd, Judd sisters.
Okay.
So he did that, and I got a cousin, my cousin Milton. He ran Sensation. He's still part of Sensations off Trinity Lane, and his sons are like my cousins, DJ Rawtune, DJ Wet. And DJ Rawtune is actually the producer of Drop Top.
Mm-hmm.
So music's just always been in my blood. I used to perform at different talent shows and stuff when I was younger. Like I would sing in the car, and I would always just like I love like Michael Jackson and all those old records, and like I love like even like the popular shit back in the day, like you know what I'm saying, like, and I just always used to sing and write songs and try to perform. So it's always just been a part of my life. I think like seriously trying to pursue it, probably like right after high school. When I came to MTSU, I was like, I'm gonna, try to shake hands with people, meet connections and make connections and, really try to take it seriously enough. And that's what, propelled me to keep going,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a long, long journey, definitely. But love making music. It's like how I express myself, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
All right. Gotta ask you about the shirt, man.
Oh yeah. This is made by a brand in Nashville called Cashville, etc. Actually, like my cousin's cousin, he actually Los, shouts to Los. He made this brand, and Oprah's from out east. Oprah grew up out east Nashville, went to East High School. I actually have a family connection to Oprah as well, so I can verify this is to be a fact. So I was like, hey, I want to buy this shirt because, hey, that's true. And I've met Oprah. So why not? Yeah. So, yeah, Oprah grew up out east. Shouts to Cashville, etc. You know what I'm saying? And they do big things in the community too. So definitely shout out to Cashville, etc. for real. And Los. What up, bro?
You mentioned meeting Oprah.
So what? You
mentioned meeting Oprah.
Oh yeah, dude.
So what are these conversations like with Oprah?
Oh man, so let me explain, it's really just a blessing, you know what I'm saying? It's like just life's full of blessings, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you all have our things that we have and we don't have, you know what I'm saying? It's just really been a blessing, like, to know her, she's not really just somebody who's just a part of my life actively now, but she definitely was, in my formidable years, as a young kid growing up. My, great aunt, who was my, my grandma's sister, my auntie, my great aunt, rest in peace, auntie, you know what I'm saying? My auntie Rosalind. She actually was, like a groundskeeper, at Oprah's property out in, South Bend, Indiana. So Oprah had a big ass farm out in South Bend, and, my uncle and my auntie used to take care of, like basically it was like, know what I'm saying, Oprah took them in or whatever and said, you know, hey, I want you, you know what I'm saying? Cause they had a previous relationship because basically my auntie is like her godmother, you know what I'm saying? It's like, she used to work in the public schools out there, out in North Nashville. So they had a connection. Her father actually goes to, the same church as my auntie did go to and my grandmother and shit. And, so they lived over there. So I would go out there, like when I was a kid, like 4 or 5 and go kick it with them. And, you know what I'm saying? Just be around at the dinner table with Oprah and Stedman at 5 years old, 5, 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? And then like when I was just like, it's just like fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, right? So then when I was about like 14 or 15, you know, I went out there and I had like a trip, that you know what I'm saying? I got sponsored to be on this trip. It was like through, this organization called People to People, where we did like social work and like basically like went and like helped people, overseas and whatnot as high schoolers, like student ambassadors, you know, like spreading peace throughout the world. So I went to France, Australia, England, and she sponsored me on those trips. She was able to, I asked her personally and she did it.
Oh, yeah?
She's like, she liked, cause I took initiative and I asked her, you know, like she likes when people like actually talk to her like a real person, cause she is a real person. I mean, but she's obviously like, you know what, probably the richest black woman in the country, like, you know, definitely billionaire status. So, you know, but yeah, man. So my auntie passed, God bless her soul. And, we had a dinner with her a little bit before she passed away, but we don't really keep in contact with her now since, you know, auntie's gone. But much love to Oprah. Like, I mean, was your question more like what she like? Like, what's Oprah like, bro? Like, I don't know.
The question was, what were those conversations?
Right. Well, I mean, you know, we had conversations like, you know, like one funny conversation that happened, right? We were talking about cause she was like real big on texting and driving at the time. That was like the agenda that she was on at the moment. We were at the Hermitage Hotel and we had dinner. And I was like, Oprah, I'm not even gonna lie to you, like straight up, like I've texted girls before. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. And she like kind of scolded me. She's like, you shouldn't do that. You know, in a very Oprah way. Like, and I was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, Miss Winfrey. You're right. You know, it's just like, dude, you're freaking Oprah. And you're like, I gotta listen to you. You know what I'm saying? So don't text and drive. Shouts to Oprah. But yeah, that was our little moment. We had a little tiff at the dinner table.
Yeah.
About texting and driving. I was like 16, 17. Being stupid. Anyway.
All right. So what's the music scene like in Nashville right now?
Man, music scene in Nashville. Honestly, and this is like a huge topic because like I've always like just preached this, like Nashville is way more than country music. I mean, we got roots going all the way back to like the Fisk Jubilee singers, you know what I'm saying? Like they used to sing for the Queen of England, you know what I mean? Like we've got roots going all back. Like Jimi Hendrix had been all the way through like Nashville, like all those, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know your history about the like black people and black music. You know, I don't want to use the word urban, like black people and black music in Nashville. So we're really like, you know what I'm saying? The roots of, and if we are the roots of culture, you know, we're definitely have very prominent roots, even within country music, you know what I'm saying? So, the Nashville scene, you know what I'm saying? I always tell people like, and that's one of my biggest goals is to like, you know, try to break through and let you guys know like, hey, you know, we're over here, like we're 4 hours from Atlanta and, we've got some great artists out there. I mean, there's a lot of people out there I could shout out, you know, doing their thing out there. Like, I mean, I want to shout out for one of my homie Young Youth, one of my good friends, you know what I'm saying? He does music, my homie Herschel Lamont, he does amazing music. I mean, any range, you're talking about R&B, pop. Yeah, I mean, it's so much creativity, you know what I'm saying? My homegirl Mira, she actually raps. She's actually here with us in the studio. But I mean, you know, there's a lot of big names out there. I mean, Petty, Stan. I mean, you got people like Isaiah Rashad. We did shows before he signed to TDE, out at 12th and Porter with him. Me, him, and, A Loco the Man. Shout out my nigga Low. Free Low. You know what I'm saying? So there's a big music scene, like hip hop scene in Nashville. that's exploding. Brown. I mean, you can name. I could just Tim Gent. He's from Clarksville. You know, there's Daisha. I mean, I could just pull them out of the hats. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there's so many talented people that are just doing shit out there, doing shit back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just, you know, want to make sure that, you know, if I can do a little bit of part of helping, you know what I'm saying, that get on a national stage, you know what I'm saying? It's not really it's about me, obviously, but it's also about, you know what I'm saying? I want it to be about like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like there's so many talented people out there, back home, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, dude, if I can use my platform in any way, you know what I'm saying, to further that, you know what I'm saying? Just so many, I mean, I could go, I mean, and just different styles too. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Southern, the more flagrant, you know what I'm saying? The hood niggas out there killing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. So yeah, dude, it's very diverse is what, to answer your question. It's very diverse. Ooh, can't even speak right now. Diverse and it's thriving.
Yeah.
It's thriving, man.
Good. All right. Talk to us about your new single, Drop Top.
Yeah, dude. So I mean, cause everything's been crazy right now, you know what I'm saying? Like real crazy. So I just wanted to like bring the essence of summer back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I was just saying, this time last year for my birthday niggas was getting kicked out the Airbnb and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it was too many fucking people, you know what I'm saying? Now we can't even be together without a fucking city ordinance or whatever the fuck. So it's like, I wanted to bring back, cause I mean, it's been a rough year, right? You know what I'm saying? So I want to bring back that feeling of summer. And that's what Drop Top's about. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that freedom. I want to bring that freedom feeling of summer back. It was inspired by, you know, I was me and my girl going through something at the moment. And, one of my homegirls, Leah, she happened to be in town. Shout out to Leah, one of my really good homegirls, you know what I'm saying? Out in LA killing it. She came down and, I had, at the time, like I was getting some work done on my car and I had a drop top Camaro whipping that bitch around downtown and shit. So we dropped the top on it, you know what I'm saying? Took her for a ride going through East Nashville, hitting the bars and shit. And I was like, dude, like, I'm not even worried about what the fuck going on. Like, I'm trying to like just have a good time and enjoy myself. And, you know, that's why I wanted to encapsulate in that song. So bringing the summer back and, you know, art imitates life. So, you know, yeah.
See, you got the music video on the way too.
Music video's on the way. You know what I'm saying? It just got shot like maybe a couple weeks ago. We're just getting it all edited and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for that. That is coming very soon.
Are you working on a new project right now?
I am. I'm dropping a new project. Probably gonna drop it by the end of the month. And that's the freedom of being an independent artist. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Shouts to all my independent artists out there getting that, you know what I'm saying? Getting your streams up, doing your thing. I'm probably gonna drop it at the end of the month. It's called Summer Pack 2020. It's the sequel to last summer, Summer Pack. So I wanted to, you know, once again, you know, encapsulate that feeling of summer and also just talk about the things that are going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about the topics at hand as well, you know, sprinkling that in as well as, you know, creating a vibe as well too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Any features on there and what producers have you been working with?
Yes. So me and my homie Jordan Bartlett, shouts to Jordan. We have been collaborating like real heavy during the quarantine. Like he just sent me beats. I got the setup at the crib. You know what I'm saying? We shooting it back and forth. I'm mixing it, we're mastering it, doing all that shit. And excuse me. And yeah, so me and Jordan Bartley, we worked on he got a bunch on there. My homie Opie got a few on there. Herschel Lamont, as I mentioned earlier, we actually are a duo as well. We're called Unpopular Demand, and we do a podcast called The Classic Williams Show. Check that out. Follow that at The Classic Williams Show. Herschel Lamont's on there producing. He engineered some of the stuff as well on there too. Features, got my homie Young Youth once again, and King the MC. Shout out to King the MC. He killed a verse on there. So yeah, that's all the people. Oh, and DJ Rawtune. He is on Drop Top. He produced Drop Top. So, yeah.
I saw you had Ron Jeremy in one of your music videos. How'd you pull that off?
Well, sir, would you like to hear the greatest story ever told?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, dude, like, I mean, let me preface this by saying, you know, I've always been about like just living your life to the fullest, trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Just because of the way that I, you know, was brought up and, you know, the things that I've seen, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to like be epic and do epic shit. So, especially when, you know what I'm saying? Back then, like, I was like 2012, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what I'm saying? Just out here like raging and shit. So basically I had a song called, Repeat. It's called Eat Sushi, Fuck, it goes, Eat Sushi, Fuck Bitches, Stack Money, Repeat. And, Eat Sushi, Fuck Bitches, Stack Money, Repeat. Okay. Yeah. So, we shot a video for that. We shot some scenes in Nashville. And then I came up with a brilliant idea. So I was on Twitter and I saw this account. It was called Asian Model Palooza. And they were throwing this event in LA with all these Asian models and like porn stars and like Ron Jeremy and shit was going to be there. And like, I was like, dude, what if I shot this fucking video at that event? So I like had like, shouts to, Jim's on VHS. They had shot the first cut of it. So I took that, tweeted it to them and they were like, dude, we fuck with this. Like the guy who owns the shit, he's like, we fuck with this. Like, come down, like, we'll fly you out. You know what I'm saying? We come down and we'll take care of everything. Like, you'll have full range of the models, all that shit. Just come shoot at the event. So, and actually my homies are here. They were actually there. They were definitely fucking there. They were there like, hey, because they know the fuck happened. Yeah, my homie B Clark, shouts to B Clark, and, Mira over here and, Amari, we all went down to LA. And, we shot the remaining scenes over at, what was it? What was the strip club? Yeah, but it was Crazy Horse or no, Deja Vu in downtown LA. Yeah, dude, fucking bananas. Fucking this girl named, Kite Kawasaki. Shouts to Kite Kawasaki. She's like a licensed courtesan at the Bunny Ranch. We became like friends for some reason. Like, I don't know why we're friends, but we're friends for some reason. Like, she fucks with me and she fucks with the music. And so I'm kicking it with her, fucking America Haze, all these fucking porn stars. And Ron Jeremy's there. And he's there with Dennis Hoff, the dude who runs the Bunny Ranch. He actually passed away like maybe like a year or two ago. So rest in peace to him. And, yeah, dude, it was like random as fuck. Like we're just in there like throwing money with a bunch of, sushi off naked girls and shit. It was a great time. We shot a video and, that's all I can really say. I mean, it was a good time, you know? Well, y'all get the gist, you know? You put it together, America. You know?
All right, class. You got the new project on the way. You got the podcast. Yeah. What else you working on these days?
Got a couple for one, I got my own t-shirts with the Drop Top release, so y'all can check that out. It's on my Instagram. If you click the link on my Instagram, it'll go first link. It'll be the t-shirts. It'll show the YouTube, the Spotify, all that. So definitely click the link in my bio. Cop you a Drop Top t-shirt. I got these sunglasses I've been working on. I collabed with these actually last summer. I'm coming out with some more. Hopefully soon. This is with a brand. Her name's Mia Igelon. So shouts to Igelon Eyewear. You know what I'm saying? So we did a little collab, and it's got my name on it and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's cool because you use your I don't know if you have like the Face ID or whatever, but if you do this, like you actually it'll work for the Face ID. It still works. Yeah, it still works. You know. So, you know, sometimes I wear my darker sunglasses. So I gotta type this shit in. Fuck that. So sunglasses, t-shirts, Drop Top. I actually dropped a song in response to the untimely death of George Floyd. Rest in peace, George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. Like, rest in peace, and please bring the cops down that murdered Breonna Taylor in cold blood. And yeah, so I did a song called Black Lives, and it's actually, it got used in like I don't know if you guys know this, but like I don't know if you know this band, but they're called Cherub. They're from Nashville, and they did that Doses and Mimosas song, and they used my song in their live stream to, you know, help, you know, basically raise awareness and raise money for Black Lives Matter. So shouts to Cherub, and shouts to DJ Rate. He did the same, used the song for charity. So did that too, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to put my energy out there too, let my stance be known on that. You know, fuck the police brutality and all that bullshit, you know, so, you know, and Black Lives Matter for sure. And, yeah, man, I mean, that's it. I'm making music and making moves, and I'm doing a fucking interview on like a semi-quasi-real porch. You guys don't know. Who knows, right? Am I outside? Am I inside? Who knows? I don't know. You be the judge. Yeah, that's it, man. Just been working and dropping new music and staying positive and, you know, reaching for the stars, you know.
Clear blue skies, not a raindrop. Fresh new paint, hit the rim shop. I was left on red in my inbox. I was left for dead at a roadblock. Can't shed no tears.